Alright, today we're going to focus on spotting a fake Rolex on Facebook Marketplace. We're going to look at the 3 P's: pictures, price, and profile. By the way, if you're wondering what I'm wearing today, I'm wearing my 40mm sub. If you want to see more photos, I've got an Instagram that I post daily on. It's Simply Submariner. Right here, I can post it in my description below. So Simply Submariner, check that out. This is a fresh listing I just found, and the first thing that jumps out at me is the price. We're looking at a 41mm Datejust that's two-tone, and it's only going for $8,000. I know this is kind of basic information, but for newbies, it might not be. It might look like a good steal. So immediately, red flag. We can also see that the description is very basic. There's no box or papers that are mentioned. And the most telling sign, in my opinion, is the profile. So when we click on this person's profile, we see that there are no photos of them or their face. There's only one photo that's very generic. We also want to dig into the different groups that they have and the kinds of friends they have. And when I look at the friend group, I can see that all of his friends are out of town. They're from the States, they're from Thailand, they're from Hong Kong. They're not from Toronto. So this tells me this is going to be an internet scam where they ask for a deposit of some sort and they have your money and then they're gone. So you definitely want to look out for that. What's even more telling is he has another Datejust that's listed as a 41mm two-tone Datejust, but if you look at the photos, the reference number is a 36mm Datejust. And I can see right by the photos that the watch is not a 41, it's a 36, much smaller dial. So that's very telling, but there it is, pretty basic. Just make sure you look at the pictures, make sure you look at the price, and definitely make sure you look at the profile. But let's show you another example that I found today, here in September 2023. Let's look at another example, look at the price. Rolex Daytona for 10K, that's way off. Let's look at the profile. There's no photos, there's no location, there's nothing. No description, no friends, no groups. This is obviously a fake person. And let's look at the pictures. Pictures are very obscure. There are several pictures, but there's no photos of the bracelet, no full clear photos of the dial. They're clearly trying to obscure the fake watch. Not only that, but we also see the other items this person is selling. We can see there's handbags and shoes that look very obscure. There's no brands, there's no logos. So we can clearly tell that this is a kind of like a Chinese knockoff seller selling handbags, shoes, and fake watches. So be careful. I know this is kind of basic, but when you're looking, you can be desperate and just send money to people that you don't know. So be very careful. These are 2 or 3 live examples I found today, September 2023 in Toronto. So next time you're buying a watch, just be careful of these 3 P's, and if the name of the seller starts with Anthony or TPG, you just run as fast as you can the other way.